said he's sitting Ryan.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday morning, especially to those who shoveled snow this morning. For many of us in the Northeast, it's been a heck of a morning, but settle down, calm down, and get yourself a cold one and get ready for a fun day of fantasy playoff football, man. It's finally here.
So excited.
Mike, are you not in any playoff game?
No.
Don't bring that up.
No.
So sad. So sad and lonely.
Oh, man. I only have 1 out of 3, so. Yeah, so for those who play fantasy football, it's playoff time. This is the first week. We're going to bring you starts and sits for this week and some wagering advice as well. I guess. What's that?
First timer this year.
Yeah, Gary's first time in 6 years, first time in the playoffs.
Nice.
I don't know. Real quick, just talk about where you 5 years. I'm sorry. Talk about where you stand, what you're looking at for today in your fantasy games.
I mean, I'm projected to lose by fucking. I'm 35%. You know what I mean? That's all they're
really?
gonna pay. Yeah, but that don't mean nothing.
Are you playing Keep the Flex? Is that who you're playing?
Your uncle.
Oh, you're playing him. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I beat him once earlier in the year.
Okay,
but he had guys hurt.
Yeah, what do you got, John?
Streaming a quarterback.
Oh, what's you down?
Yeah, I had Mayfield. I thought about it. I talked to Mike about it a couple times during the week. I thought he might do decent because he was getting his whole complement back, but he had a tough matchup. Well, they said he had a tough matchup.
Right.
That didn't materialize as much. Who knew Kirk Cousins was the fucking guy to pick up?
Look at this. Look at this pickup. Chris from Philly. On a whim, I started Pitts over Kelsey this week. That was huge. Man. That's
points.
You know how many people were screaming that they sat Pitts this week? Dude, that's a great start for you.
Mike, did you see Jeff? Jeff had him on the bench.
Yeah, I think I seen that. Yeah.
I don't blame anybody for not starting him. Like, he's been very inconsistent this year, and especially with that situation going on there with Atlanta.
He's been horrible for years.
Yeah, he has.
Never been the fucking guy that you could count on.
Well, now he has a big game, and now everyone's like, "Oh, he's a free agent this year." The Eagles should. I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" No, I want no part of Kyle Pitts.
Oh, is that a Bluey glass?
It is a Bluey glass.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it says professional beer taster on it. I'm drinking water. Something I should have been doing Friday night. I was hurting for quite a bit of the day. I only had 5 or 6 Guinnesses.
That shouldn't be that bad for you.
No. I didn't eat dinner.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yep.
That's what it was. I started Mayfield on Thursday, and I started McLaughlin in the kicker. So I'm off to it in a low scoring league. I have 27 or 28 points right now. So that's equivalent to probably like 50 in an our league, Gary. So I'm off to a good start. But we'll see. I got tough matches.
What's it take to win your league? Or no, what's it take to win your game?
Usually about 80 points. Usually about 80 points. So maybe a little less sometimes, but my team's been hot lately. I think I'm the top scoring team in the last month, but I have really tough matchups today, so I'm a little concerned still, but we'll see. So let's get at it. I heard we got another comment here. Jay,
3 guys hurt.
Shout out to the 4th place 76ers.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Joel Embiid looking good.
Joel. Oh, was it on the first show? Whatever that song was.
Not on this show, fellas.
What are they, slumping?
No, they're 4th place in the conference, so they're doing okay.
Yeah,
that's average. That's all.
I got 3 guys hurt. I just looked.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some changes then. That actually might be why you're at 35%, Gary. If you change that out, you might switch it up. Dude, don't even put stock in that stupid graph. It's dumb. All right, so Vegas and the Eagles. Speaking about talking about the snow, Eagles are at home today. They're 12-point favorites. I'd actually be interested if that line changed at all since I did.
I heard it was like 8 at one point, then it went up to 13. Now it's down to 12. I haven't really been paying attention. Just what I've heard.
Let me see. Let me see what the Eagles are now. If we're still at 12. It's 12.5 now. So I don't like it. Look, they should beat this team by 2 touchdowns, but
that's a tough line, man.
What are they showing you in the past 15 weeks that make you think they're going to blow anyone out? But that aside, I feel
like that's a game where they're actually winning by comfortably, and there's like a backdoor touchdown that like ends up helping Vegas cover.
Right. I just don't see Vegas being able to do anything against us, and that gives me faith that they're going to win this game, but I just don't know if it's going to be about 12.
Or Max Crosby lights fucking Hurts up, puts him out for the rest of the season. That's our luck.
Yeah, right. And with Lane Johnson about to come back, right? Fred Johnson gets blown up and kills Jalen Hurts today. Well, some people would like that to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, all the people that are talking about.
Nah, man, I don't want to see that happen.
You guys still listening to WIP? I told you that.
No, we're not. We don't listen to it. We don't listen to it, but it seeps through everything. It seeps through social media. It seeps through our comments on the show. It's just. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But
even if Hurts plays poorly today, they're not going to set him. You're not going to set them.
No, they won't. We got here. I'm having issues here trying to see these. You like the Eagles? We got that's Fareed Johnson saying you like the Eagles. I meant to say Fred Johnson because Eagles line.
It should be a get right game.
It absolutely will. I think it will be.
But
it should be
at this point with this team, and as close as we are, I wouldn't tell anybody to bet this either way, man.
No. I
would stay away from it, but I think
it's going to be 15 degrees, windy, wet.
Is it that cold up there still?
Yeah. Well, it's right now it's in the 30s, John, but by halftime it's going to be like 15 degrees.
Oh. Yeah.
Gary, what are the famous 3 words they should do today?
Run the fucking ball.
Run the ball. Run the ball.
Oh,
I was for it.
You didn't need the,
Well, you got to put the effort in there, Mike, or we wouldn't be us.
That's true.
Leave it to Gary not to follow rules.
So my start sits for this game. I'm starting Hurts, even in the snow. I think he has a bounce back game. I think even with the intermediate passes, which they should probably do. I don't think you're going to see many deep balls today. Getting in the hands of the guys who can make plays, hopefully, with Smith and A.J. Brown, make guys miss, especially in the snow. Maybe do the screen game a little bit. But the Vegas Raiders are, I think, 3rd worst against the pass or something like that. So, look, if you can't do anything against this team, we got bigger problems. And sitting, look, this was tough to do for a sit. But Trey Tucker, and really any receiver for the Raiders, I would stay away from. They're just a hot mess, except for Bowers. Obviously, if you have Bowers, you're going to start him even in the snow.
I'm sure that the Eagles are actually probably pretty good against tight ends, but again, it's Brock Bowers. You can't not play him.
Yeah, he's if anyone's going to catch the ball, it's going to be him. So that's what I had in that game. Next game we got is Cleveland and Chicago. Chicago 7.5-point favorites at home. Mike, this one's yours.
Yeah. This one's kind of tough. There's both pretty good defenses, both like offenses that are, Cleveland's atrocious. Chicago's so-so. So I'm going to sit Caleb Williams. This one. Cleveland's 5th best against the quarterbacks. He's averaged below 18 the past 4 games. I don't think that's really great for a starting quarterback. And I think this week he's going to get like 15 or less.
Good defense.
So, yeah, I'm sitting most everyone. I'm going to start Judkins. I think he gets more than his 13-point average against a 22nd ranked run. And I think the game will stay close enough to where he will get a lot of work. I don't think that it's going to be quite a blowout type game, even with Chicago favored. I think that they're going to be in it enough to where they're going to still continue to try and run the ball and play to their strengths.
Okay. Yeah, that one was a little. That's a tough. There's a lot of tough games today. Not so great matchups today.
Yep.
Next game we got Baltimore and Cincinnati, and this one's John's game. Baltimore 2.5-point favorites on the road going to Cincy, take on the rejuvenated Bengals.
Man, this is a tough one. Baltimore, just what a disappointment they were this year. I had them going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
At least, playing somebody, whether it was KC, I thought KC still would bounce back because of their receiving core getting a little thicker. But Rice being out didn't help. But whatever the case was, Baltimore just fell flat. And that was even before the kid got hurt.
Yeah, Jackson, yeah.
That obviously didn't help the consistency. But defensively, man, they were just a team that just fell flat on its face. You expect something like that from Cincinnati, for example. Yeah, because of the organization. But he could never rally them guys. Harbaugh usually gets that shit right.
Yeah.
Cincy is just, they can't find a way to win. I don't think Baltimore covers. I think it's going to be that close. I think they could outright lose the game.
Wow.
What do you think of fantasy?
If anybody would be a 2.5-point favorite in my book if Cincinnati beating them up.
Yeah, I thought Baltimore would have beat. I thought Baltimore would have beaten Pittsburgh last week. That was a shocker to me. I thought that was Baltimore's chance, and they blew it. And to me, I think they
might have blown their playoff chances. Yeah,
they're going to feel that.
So who do you like?
Who to start?
Yeah, start and sit.
Well, obviously, you could start everybody on Cincinnati, or I'm sorry, everybody on Baltimore, because Cincinnati's defense just sucks. They're just they could be the worst defense. So everybody gets theirs when you play Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So start Jackson, start
Flowers and all those guys. Yeah.
Flowers.
Yeah, I'm going to pick somebody. I could go simple and just say Henry is going to run all over them.
Okay.
But anybody, I guess, other than Flowers. Flowers, just I don't know what that.
Against Cincinnati, though, I mean, you would think that Flowers should bloom.
I guess. Yeah.
What do you got for a sit? Anybody?
See what you did there, Sean.
Well, I guess it would be Flowers.
Okay.
Just sitting Flowers.
Just I just haven't seen anything much of him of consistency. You better have better guys. If you're in the playoffs and you got to start Flowers, you're in fucking trouble.
Yeah. All right. Chargers taking on Kansas City. Chiefs are home 5.5-point favorites. Gary, this one's yours.
I mean, your obvious starts: Mahomes, Rice, Kelsey. The sit here, I got the one sit for the Chargers, Quentin Johnson, because he can't do much because Herbert can't stay upright.
Yeah.
He's been inconsistent too. I'm actually sitting him in the one. I was starting him here and there, and early in the year he was doing well. He was getting long touchdowns and stuff. That went away, and so did his catches. I think he has like 3 catches last 3 weeks, something like that. It's pretty bad.
Well, McConkey took over.
Well, even last week, I mean, McConkey didn't really, and he did, and you're right, he did. But last week, McConkey didn't do anything. And Johnson,
I think Cooper DeJean had him like a blanket.
Yet they still freaking beat us.
Yeah, he did.
Sounds like something you name it colorectal blockage.
That rush was so ferocious that he had like 1 second to make a decision. Then He was on the run.
Yeah.
So
All right.
who's your start, Garrett, for this one?
Rice and Kelsey.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then who's your sit?
Quentin Johnson.
Oh, Quinn Johnson. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. All right, Buffalo, New England. Buffalo going to New England. They are 1-point favorites in New England. That's not a very comfortable line at all. I'm going to start Dalton Kincaid. He has the sixth most reception. I'm sorry, the New England Patriots allow the sixth most receptions to tight ends in the league. So Kincaid has a chance to kind of make a move today against the Patriots. An otherwise solid defense by New England.
Yeah.
And then the other tight end on the other side, and this one hurts because I have to start him because I lost. Well, I could start Gaston if I need to, but I don't really love him against the Chiefs. I might have to though. But Hunter Henry. Henry is taking on a Buffalo Bills defense that only allows 2.5 receptions a game to tight ends. So
That's
it's like
a good football game.
Tale of two evils there. That might be the game of the day. That one. There's another one that's pretty good too. But so yeah, those are my start sits. And in the game itself, man, that's gonna be a battle. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to think about that one.
Buffalo is so inconsistent, but like New England's still a little bit unproven, and most of their wins have come against bad teams.
Right. This will be a good test for them. If they can beat Buffalo, then I think people have to start labeling the Patriots as kind of maybe a team
legit contender. Yeah.
Legit contender. Yeah. Washington and the Giants. Washington underdogs on the road. I'm sorry, going to New York. It also snowed there as well. They got a decent amount of snow there in the Meadowlands. So 2.5-point favorites at the Giants. Mike, what do you have?
All right. So we talked a little bit about this earlier. So I was talking with Pop. He benched Baker Mayfield. I talked him into picking up Jackson Dart and starting him over Baker Mayfield. So the algorithm for CBS has him as the 8th best, and the experts have him the 6th ranked. Washington's 26th against QBs. The last 3 games before the bye, I know we missed a couple of games due to injury in between them two, were 30, 27, and 15. I think he's closer to the 27 to 30 range, at least in the league that, the 6-point touchdowns, you get a 5-point bonus for 300 yards type league. But I really start almost anybody in this game. It's 2 trash defenses.
Their Washington's coach lost that team, man.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because last year he really played. He did well. So Dan Quinn losing the team, that's interesting. So
they were beat up too. Really beat.
Yeah. So I really couldn't find anyone to sit with this game. The only thing that I said is, an FU to Krosky Merritt because he killed me throughout the year. 1 week in the middle, like week 5 or something like that. He had 1 good game, and then I played him for the next 4, hoping to get that to chase that dragon, because he was a starting back, and it just kept not giving him the ball until I finally, and then towards the end of it, I just didn't have anybody else to play, and I was just stuck.
Yeah.
So me being bitter, sitting out of the playoffs, sit that fucker. So yeah.
All right. Next game, we have the other New York team going to Jacksonville where it didn't snow. 2.5-point favorites are the Jaguars. John, sorry, but this one's yours. This game sucks.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Jets and Jacksonville. Oof.
This is a really interesting game for a lot of reasons. I just can't think of one fucking.
It's a tough one.
This game, you start everybody on Jacksonville, even Lawrence. Just
whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, man, that guy's even serviceable. For years, I believed in that fucker.
Whoa.
Now, with a year I don't own him, he can actually. And now I'm stuck playing Dart. So you better be right, Mike.
But you could have picked up. Lawrence.
No. Hey, this week you would have picked up the dude from Atlanta. Fucking.
Well, yeah.
Who knew? Yeah.
Cousins, yeah.
Right. Yeah, but I thought the Jets' defense was pretty good. Have they fallen off?
I'll tell you the truth. I haven't. They're just a sad sack team. You could sit everybody on that side. Let me find somebody for you to trash.
Yeah, like that. That's a game. Who gives a fuck what you do?
Well, yeah.
Jets are
Jacksonville's
17.
decent defense, and they should just like beat the shit out of this team. So I would sit Brees Hall because they should go up a lot, and I guess Brees might catch balls. I don't know. Does he catch a lot of balls out there? I have not seen that team all year play. Probably nobody other than people in New York see him play because they suck and they never get airtime.
Yeah, Jets are 17th ranked defense, so they're not terrible, but yeah, that seems like a low line though. It's 2.5.
It does seem like a low line, especially in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
that would be. I would pick that one.
I would take Jacksonville. Jacksonville's rolling, and that. The Jets are going in the opposite direction. And Jacksonville needs this fucking game.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're in a dogfight for that spot, and maybe even the division. And they can take it.
Well,
I don't see the Jets getting in their way.
One of the teams they're kind of in a battle with, 9.5-point favorites, are the Houston Texans taking on Arizona. Gary.
Yeah, I don't see. There's no sits for Houston here. The sits I got is the Cardinals running backs. They use so many of them. There's not enough play time to go around.
Mm.
And Arizona, if you got Mike Wilson, he's a stud when Harrison is out. I would start him.
Yeah.
Yeah, even against Houston, it's not going to be an easy matchup for him today. But I'm playing him. I have to. I mean, he's been awesome so far. Even if he has an average game, you're okay with that against a really good defense in Houston. So, even if he gets you 10, 12 points, I think I would take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, cool. Green Bay, 2.5-point road favorites going to Denver. That line's interesting too. But again, here's a Denver team that actually finally played a full offensive game last week. They didn't start off slow. They had a lead. So maybe it's a trend that they're going to start taking here because they're a team. They're another team that has a potential to contend in the AFC. They just haven't put it all together yet. So, but we'll see. Sutton is my start this week against Green Bay. He had 26% of the targets last week, and Green Bay allows the most wide receiver points.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yards. They allow the 11th most wide receiver yards in football. So Sutton has a chance to maybe make an impact today. The other Denver receiver I'm sitting, Troy Franklin. Over the last 2 weeks, he's been very quiet. He had a couple touchdowns here and there. He's starting to make a name for himself. People are starting to jump on board, and ever since then, he's kind of fallen off. So now, like things usually go, when something like that happens, because we go off the trends and the stats and the matchups, he'll have a monster game today.
Yeah, it'll be the exact opposite. He'll be the guy, and Sutton.
Sutton won't do anything. Yeah. Detroit and the Rams. This is a good one, and that line is crazy to me. 6 points are the Rams' favorites at home over Detroit. Detroit getting no respect. Mike, what do you got?
Who's at home? This being played in.
It's in LA.
LA.
Yeah, I mean Detroit all of a sudden is not like everybody's got the Rams as their darling now. I think the Rams end up maybe winning the game, but I do feel that 6 is maybe a little bit high for that. I wouldn't mind seeing Detroit beat them and have the Rams come back down to earth a little bit just to kind of, stop that train, that momentum. So for the game, the Rams are 4th against the run. They're 4th best against the run. So, I mean, Gibbs, right? No, you're not sitting Gibbs. You can't sit Gibbs. Gibbs is ridiculous right now. I mean, he's on such a tear. So sit Montgomery. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that the other one that you can maybe consider sitting is Kerryon Williams. Detroit's actually 2nd against the run.
Shut up, Mike.
second against the run. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
And he's not the one scoring. Score.
Yeah, Corum
Blake Corum. Yeah, he's been the one scoring.
He's been the one, vulture and touchdowns.
For a while, too.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm worried about, Mike, because I have, Gibbs has been my main cog in my team, my playoff team today, and I don't like this matchup. I'm worried, so I'm hoping that my lead is enough to kind of hold off.
I think he'll get his. I mean, he catches the ball a lot. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
So you're starting all the wide receivers in this game, especially in the Cohen Adams. 26th ranked defense against wide receivers. Damn. Stafford is 27th against QB. So, I mean, I think that they're going to be throwing the ball all over the yard.
Adams is questionable today.
Is he?
Yeah.
He'll be playing.
I think he's going to play.
Actually, right around another 5 minutes, we'll know if he's playing or not. You should know if he's playing or not. But he's probably going to play. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll let you know now. While we're, I'll look that up real quick. John, Carolina and the Saints. Carolina lost to the Saints. Sorry, Mike. Carolina lost to the Saints last time. So now Carolina has a chance for redemption. 2.5 point favorites on the road. 2.5.
What a shit show.
Nah, this is going to be a good game. Believe it or not.
New Orleans sucks.
Nah, they're not as bad as you think, and they've been playing better. If you look at their record, it's horrible. But if you look at the games, they're always in them. Now, all right, they're playing people like Tampa, who's not really that good now.
That division sucks.
Yeah, they're not. And they played Carolina, and but Carolina's scrappy. And right now, New Orleans is kind of a scrappy team too. I see Carolina coming out ahead. If you put a gun in my hand, I would, or put a gun to my head, I would say take the points in Carolina.
Mm.
Pay them. Pay the points.
I think Carolina's going to fuck around and win that division.
Yeah, well, it's very possible, and they're leading the division now.
Yeah,
because that loss put Tampa Bay down a loss on Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So Carolina needs this game bad.
It's a big game for them,
But I see it being scrappy. I see it being scrappy because Carolina's not going to blow you out. They're just going to beat you up defensively.
Mm. All right.
Start. Shit. For this game, I would probably start who's running for Carolina? I know
Dowdle.
you got
Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle.
Who?
Dowdle.
Dow. I guess I would start Dow. You don't have quarterbacks you can start on either side of this.
No,
I'm staying away from Brees Young. He's cooled off. McMillan's cooled off a bit for Carolina.
McMillan's cooled off. I was going to say
a little bit. Yeah, I mean he's still he's still having a phenomenal rookie season overall. But and the Saints. So what that dude? Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly on both sides there.
Yeah, I would probably sit the wide receiver for New Orleans. Olave. He's still the number one there, or is it somebody younger come in? And
Shaheed? No, they traded Shaheed, right? Yeah, I don't even.
He was supposed to compete this year, but I guess they got rid of him.
Yeah, they traded him to Buffalo, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I'd say sit Olave, but I think that's going to be a tight game.
Yeah.
Tennessee and San Francisco, 12.5 point favorites at home. Gary, you got this one.
San Fran, your obvious starts. CMC, Kittle. Tennessee, I don't have any starts for them, but sit Pollard. San Fran's top 10 run defense.
And Pollard had a big game last week, but yeah, that's a tough matchup for him.
Yeah. Yeah, Carolina winning the division, right? That's a good poll if you roll that over Tampa.
Next game we got is Indy and Seattle. Seattle right now looking like the cream of the crop in the NFC somehow.
We got the Ages of Wonder coming back.
Yeah. Well, the Colts. Yeah. The Colts got Philip Rivers, 44 years old. He's playing. He's starting. That's why the line's so high, to be honest with you. I think they're expecting him to really struggle in his first game back in 5 years.
No training camp, no fucking game change.
This is crazy.
What do I do with Taylor? What do I do with Taylor?
You start him. You start him. I think they're going to rely on the run heavily as much as they can. But this is going to be a tough
14 in the box.
Tough game for the Colts, and it's tough.
They only have 12 on the field. They're going to have 14 in the box.
Yeah, right. It's going to be a tough game fantasy-wise, too, for any Colts owners, including Jonathan Taylor, because if they're down by a lot, they're not going to run the ball.
That's shame what happened there, man.
I'm going to start the Walker and Charbonnet for Seattle. That running back combo, to me, DeForest Buckner is apparently coming back, but even with him back, the Colts have been struggling against the run lately. So, and Walker and Charbonnet have been running pretty decently lately the last few weeks. So I would do that. And then on the flip side, that I'm sitting any Colts receiver right now. It sucks because I had been starting Pierce. He's been sneakily good. But the Seattle Seahawks give up the second fewest wide receiver points in fantasy. So especially with the situation going on with the Colts with Rivers, there's no way I'm starting any Colts receivers right now. I guess not in this matchup. Maybe if they're playing. This is just it's a perfect storm. So it's pretty rough. Ryan could start Philip Rivers. Nah, there's no way I'm even thinking about starting Philip Rivers.
Start him
against Seattle. Against that good defense in his first game in 5 years. No.
Smith and Jigba is I think ranked as the top projected wide receiver this week too.
He's been
phenomenal.
He's been unbelievable. Who saw that?
See how Rivers handled that first hit.
You got lucky. You threw.
I did get lucky a little bit. I did one hill. I made one hill in front of him, but
I made a trade to get Nico Collins, and instead I could have kept Najigba and I let him go. Yeah. I mean, look, Collins has been okay, but yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, you actually gave away guys to lose out on him. That's kind of like the first year that we did that league when we gave away guys to get. We could have kept Chris Johnson or something. We traded Chris Johnson and somebody for Adrian Miller or whatever, Arian Foster or whatever, and he was terrible. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Minnesota. I need a hero. So every week I get a hero. So
yeah,
5.5 point favorites at taking on Minnesota. Why does it keep shutting off on me?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
There's a timer on for some stupid reason.
Oh, the timer's back.
Yeah,
this is the game before. So the Minnesota at Dallas game. Ironically, Dallas is 32nd against wide receivers. But I'm sitting Jefferson. He sucked all year. There's really nothing more to say. He ruined my one fantasy team single-handedly. I don't care what the matchup is. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care the circumstances. Jefferson is just unplayable right now. Minnesota is number 2 against quarterbacks, so Dak may have a tough matchup this week. Minnesota's number 1 against wide receivers, so Pickens and Lamb might struggle a little bit as well. So
are they both healthy, Mike?
That's true. How's Lamb even playing in this game after the hit that he took?
Who? Lamb?
Yeah, he's in. Yeah, I'd sit Jefferson in the playoffs. Absolutely. First of all, Ryan, if you made the playoffs with Jefferson, then I have no idea how you did it, because if you wasted your top 5 pick on Jefferson, and somehow still made the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know if he scored 10 points the last 5 weeks.
You back that
And
up
PPR
with Smith.
He had one catch last week. He is
Jefferson.
borderline unplay. Like he literally is on borderline unplayable at this point. It's that bad right now.
Yeah. So that being said, with how good the Washington's been against the passing, start Javonte Williams. They're like 19th against the run defense, and I think that he's not going to be great. I don't think. I don't think he's going to get over 20, but I could see him getting somewhere in that 17, 18 range, which would be pretty decent in the PPR league. He might get a touchdown and somewhere in that 75, 80 yards with a few catches or something like that to get to that point. I think that they're going to focus on controlling this game and pulling out the win that way. I hope not. It'd be awesome if Dallas lost to Minnesota, which I guess is possible, right?
But it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Where is the game?
It's in Dallas.
Dallas.
I don't see it happening though. But all right, last game on the slate is John's. It's Miami and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 3.5-point favorites at home, taking on the Dolphins, who, I don't know. I mean, Dolphins aren't. I guess not as bad as I thought they were. I mean, they have 5 wins this year, but
that could be a scary good game too.
They're going streaking.
Yeah, I just hate that coach so much that I wanted them to fail so hard.
Yeah,
he's just mad that he didn't. Yeah,
how he's still employed, man.
Yeah. So, what do you have for this one, John?
Start. Warren. Sorry, Mike. They're going to end up imposing their will on I'll be generous and call them an average or below average team.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be cold. They suck in the cold. Mm-hmm. Eventually, they'll quit because it's cold, and they'll just run all over them at the end. So, Warren is my start, and Waddle is my sit. I think Tallulah throws the ball away, throws it around. There's picks.
Yeah, Waddle had a touchdown. That was it. He had a short touchdown. He didn't really do much else in that game. We talked about it last week. He you thought with Hill going out that Waddle would take a step up. This is 2 years in a row now that Waddle has completely disappointed. I'm off the Waddle train at this point. I'm waddling away from that one. So
he was better this year than he was as a number one in past years. He really years ago I had him and I thought, man, Hill went down. I'm like, okay, finally this guy's going to pay. And he didn't do shit. But
yeah, I had him. I think I probably had him the same year. I thought that was going to be his breakout year, and he just didn't pan out.
But that game, I think Pittsburgh, it's going to be they're lucky. Believe it or not, Miami's going to luck out because they're not playing today. They're actually playing tomorrow. And at 8:00. It's going to be around 19 or 20 degrees, but it will be a hell of a lot worse for them. And looking up the records of Miami in cold weather, it's really bad. They only had one game of any consequence. They went and beat KC in a playoff game in KC, obviously, in the coldest game on record.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember that. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
right?
that was like 23, 22, something like that. 20, I forget.
Wow.
So I don't see them playing very well.
So,
somebody like Pittsburgh, that's A good team, but not great.
Yeah. I said leaves our last segment, the Sizzlers, 15 and 18 on the year now. Catching up.
Oh, look at that.
Catching up. So here we go. Titties.
6-7.
Sizzlers for this week. Your 3 games to put your hard-earned money on to lose. The Giants, 2.5-point favorites. They should cover against Washington. Even though, division game, I get it. The Giants should beat that team. They are the better team, I would think, than the Commanders. Especially with that situation. Jaden Daniels should be shut down for the year at this point. Jackson Dart should be able to sling the ball all over. I like the Giants. I like Wan'Dale Robinson a lot too. I think he's gonna have a game today. Carolina, 2.5-point favorites over the Saints. Give me Carolina. I think they redeemed themselves for a couple weeks ago. I think they win this game by a touchdown. And the last sizzler of the day, Detroit to cover the 6 points against the Rams. I think that's a lot of points. I just don't like the points there. I think the Rams win the game. I just think that that's just too many points there. Even in LA, I think Detroit's a better team than that and can stick around with that team, with the Rams. So those are your sizzlers. And that concludes our program. Guys, except for Mike, good luck. Good luck in the playoffs today.
Go Birds.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Go
good luck,
Birds.
guys. I'll be pulling for you guys. I got nothing better to do.
See you, fellas.
All right, you guys take care. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the Eagles game. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Thanks for joining us today, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you got it. Take care, brother.